All right, I want to preface this that excluding women's featherweight because it had 8 years of history. This is the worst division in the history of the sport. Women's flyweight is awful. There's no lore, there's no history, and they put the most mid rivalry possible. I'm not asking for like Garbrandt Dillashaw level. You put freaking Valentina and Grasso as your big rivalry. Anyways, we'll get into it. And you guys are gonna see just how bad. Look this up for yourself. This is not just recency bias. This is genuinely how bad the division is. You will see. All right. First of all, some honorable mentions. Aaron Blanchfield, literally an honorable mention. Still fighting today, still active. Good wins over Andrade and Talia Santos. Men at Ferrat lost is aging super well. Just too young in the game, gotta build a resume. Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy is a genuine consideration for the top 5 of division. All time. That's how bad it is. Lauren Murphy's got some good wins over Joanne Wood and Roxanne Modaffari. I saw her name come up on a lot of lists, not really aware of the lore. You can call me a casual or whatever, but it's just how it goes. Isn't really top 5 caliber, plain and simple. Liz Carmouche has great wins over Caitlin Sermonara, Jessica Andrade, and Valentina Shevchenko, a regional scene, except they're at bantamweight, so they don't really count, but they can count if they want them to, because weight classes are interchangeable. Jennifer Maia, good but not good enough. Just needs better wins overall on the resume. Jessica has some good wins, but overall just lost a lot and fought consistently good comp though, kind of like Paulo Costa to translate it into male MMA terms. It's like a Paulo Costa, just like a Paulo Costa, where it's like, yeah, this guy's good, but they're not like amazing. The bar in MMA, WMA is that low. Anyways, can we go number 5, please? Number 5, Jessica Andrade. This is the second time she's appeared in these videos. Insane. She's at strawweight, now she's at flyweight. Insane. Good fighter, crazy power. Translates through each weight class she's been in. She's not been in all of them. I thought she's been in all of them. She was not in featherweight, but she's been in 35. Unless she has. I don't know. Maybe she has. Good striking, good jiu-jitsu. All good comp and limited fight resume. We'll get to the resume. Second in strikes landed per minute. Third in KO to TKO wins. Fifth shortest average fight time. And seventh in knockdowns landed in UFC Women's flyweight history. Only 3 wins in weight class in general is kind of tricky. She's 17-11 in the UFC, but it's only 3 wins at flyweight. The bar is very low. I mean, 3 wins literally gets her, and I've referenced her in my featherweights video. Three wins that are good gets you on this list. That is how bad this division is. Number 5 is the most interchangeable spot. Just like weight class and WMA are basically interchangeable. Again, Mackenzie Dern shows up 135, cuts down to 132, and makes 115. She's literally 2 weight classes above, essentially. You know what I mean? It's crazy. She's 135, showing up at 135. Now her wins are Caitlin Sermonara, Cynthia Calvino, and Lauren Murphy. So she has like a honorable mention, and then we'll get to number 4. You'll see number 4. Excuse me. Number 4, Caitlin Coogan or Seminar. I don't know which engine she goes by. I just put both to be respectful. Good fighter, great IQ, good footwork, and great cardio. Pushes the pace. You know, a lot of volume striking. Good veteran, a lot of longevity from her. Most fights, second in wins, significant strikes, and third in total strikes in UFC Women's flyweight history. Lost quite a bit, but mostly good comp. No belt's not really good for your all-time status, and debatably, you could argue. I put her at number 4. Even though she lost to Andrade because her resume is bigger and broader, but you could argue her down at that 5 to 6 range. She definitely has to be within the top 5, I would say. But you could maybe say 6, given how women's MMA is just the bar is extremely low. This is gonna be very short, by the way. There's not much to talk about. The losses I was talking about are Liz Carmouche, Jessica I, Valentina Shevchenko, Jessica Andrade, Menon Furia, and Macy Barber. So good comp overall. I was gonna put Barber as an honorable mention, but I thought that's too much glazing. I'm a big fan of Macy Barber, by the way. Big fan. It's just a little way too much glazing to put her as an honorable mention in all-time list. Wins include Alexis Davis, Joanne Wood, Jennifer Maia twice, Cynthia Calvino, Vivian Araujo, and Amanda Hebus. So overall, pretty solid. I would say that's what gets her up there. Just having a bigger volume of wins than Andrade. You could argue it's not a good logic, but it's whatever. It's WMA. No one really cares. Menon Fury's top 3 all time. I'm just the current top 3 ranked fighters are the top 3 best fighters of all time. That's how bad this weight class is in. That's how bad. This is just how I can't even. This weight class was genuinely so hard to rank because they're just so bad. Lightweight, it's like the opposite of lightweight. Lightweight is so hard to rank because they're all so good, whereas women's flyweight is so hard to rank because they're all so bad. No offense to Menon, I'm a big Menon Glazer to be honest. Good fighter, good striking, good footwork, plain and simple. Essentially, he's an undefeated fighter who's been cooking everybody. Second in striking differential, bottom position. Time and percentage, meaning she's not on bottom a lot, meaning she knows good takedown defense as well. Significant striking defense percentage as well. Third in KO TKO in women's fight history. Very well rounded. Keeps the fight standing and cooks you on the feet. Great kickboxing game. She's phenomenal, dude. I don't know if she could beat Valentina because Valentina is just Valentina, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna be like, whoa, what? Talking about the Grasso thing when Grasso submitted her and we were all shocked. If she gets the belt, she might be number 1 all time. I said 2, but she might be able to be number 1, bro. She's just that good. Like, if she like walks in there and 4-1s Valentina, you could make a debate. You could argue that she is. You could argue definitely number 2 if she gets the belt. She's number 2. If she can get to number 2 and then rack up like 4 or 5 title defenses, she could be the greatest. She could honestly be the WMA GOAT. I know it's just insane glazing, but she is this good, bro. It's crazy. I didn't realize she was this good. Now, she lost her first pro fight, so she's not undefeated, but essentially you're 7-0 in the UFC and no one cares. Well, other than John Jones fans, no one really cares about your regional losses. Well, idiots and John Jones fans. Number 2, Alexa Grasso. Good fighter, good boxing, very good jiu-jitsu. Former champ with 1 title defense. Second in title fight wins, 5th in submissions and total strikes, and 9th in finishes in UFC Women's Flyweight history with 1, by the way. Not 1. Is it 1? It's not. The records, bro. The records in this weight class, you can get 1 KO and you can be ranked top 10 all time. That's so bad. Abolish the division. I say keep it. No, what we need to do to fix WMA, I meant to make that video. How to fix WMA though in short. Banish the 115, banish the 125, 35, 45, 155. And maybe goof around and put women's heavyweight in. Maybe. We can get actually don't get Clarissa Shields in the UFC. That'd be a freaking disaster, bro. But like, you know what I mean. I think the heavier the women are, the more knockout power they have, and they can get bigger. They can get more muscles, or I think it would work out for everybody. The 35 would become the new like 115, 25 area, and then if you really wanted to get jacked, you go up to 45 and the 55. The bar in WMA is very low. She doesn't have a great resume, but she has a belt with a defense, so it's kind of hard to argue her being below Manon. But I think resume wise, she is. The draw is quite a heated debate. I haven't personally studied the fight. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't study each individual sequence. I'm going to rewatch. I believe it's round 4, right? One of the rounds was mad close. I checked MMA decisions and I was like, dang, is that close? I mean, I don't know. I had it to Valentina, but I will admit I like Valentina a lot more. So there could be some emotional bias there. But again, the draw is a very heated contest, a heated debate. So that could impact your replacement. If you say she beat Valentina, she's 2 wins over Valentina, you could argue she's better than Valentina. If she only has 1, then you keep her at 2. Her wins. This is how short a resume is: Macy Barber, Joanne Wood, Vivian Araujo, and Valentina Shevchenko. If that still really counts, given the current day and age. But you basically only have 3 standout wins, which is not great. Did I not read Manon's wins? I didn't. We're gonna go back and read Manon's wins. No one cares. Tabitha Ricci, Maya Buena Silva, Jennifer Maya, Caitlin Summernar, Rose Namajunas, and Erin Blanchfield. Great wins. Yeah. Getting back to Grasso, it's been a cooked video, but I'm not recording this because it's gonna get about 20 views and 0 comments. So who really cares? No offense to women, of course. The 1% of women that watch this channel. It's just WMA is not very popular. What I really need to say. I mean, my notes. Pretty much, well, I'll just run through the slide without the notes, and then I'll talk about the notes. Great fighter, great striking, good wrestling, good cardio, great footwork, very technical, very well balanced, strong. 2-time champion with 7 title defenses, most wins, chaos or TKO wins, fight time, control time, takedowns landed in total strikes, and second in finishes in UFC Women's Flyweight history. The cons, Grasso beat her during an insane reign. It was kind of a flukish win, though, in my opinion, but you can debate that. Again, I said I like Valentina a lot, so. Second Nunez fight is very interesting because the judges had it to Nunez, and some of the media people had it to Nunez, but if you go check MMAdecisions.com, 74% of people, or 76% of people gave it to Shevchenko, which in my opinion was a blatant robbery. 76% of people that watched the fight give it to Shevchenko. You could argue she's the MMA GOAT without it, but obviously first fight is still a factor. She got beat pretty bad. There really aren't many cons on her resume other than that she's a copium addict, but whenever she loses, she's like, I broke my leg, I did this, I did that. It's like, shut up. You're still one of the greatest of all time. Accept your loss. Be honorable. She always copes whenever she loses. It's so annoying. I know it's not often, but still. The wins include Joanna Jacek, Jessica I, Liz Carmouche, Caitlin Summernar, Jennifer Maya, Jessica Andrade, Lauren Murphy, Talia Santos, and Alexa Grasso. Yes, pretty much it. I'm not going to guess the picture. Anyways, thanks for watching, and God bless.